Usually, when people talk about farming in Minecraft, they mean carrots or iron golems. Feather client, they're farming your electricity bill. And we're not just talking about a sneaky money farmer in the launcher. We're talking about a massive multi-million-dollar ad fraud operation masquerading as a Minecraft client. And if you thought this was just a mistake or a coding oversight, I have some bad news for you. According to guidelines set by the Media Rating Council, display ads must be at least 50% visible on screen for a continuous second or more in order to count as an impression. Most companies follow these rules. Feather client does not. And they're not just ignoring the rules, they've literally hard-coded a way to bypass them. Inside the launcher's source code, there's a specific file called setBackgroundThrottling.js. In any normal app, when you minimize a window, your computer slows it down to save power. Feather saw that and said, nah, keep the money printer running. They manually set that throttle to false, ensuring those ads keep refreshing at full speed even while you're sleeping or your PC is idle. And Feather Client claims to have over 600,000 daily active users, allowing Feather to quietly farm ad impressions all day long, likely generating a ridiculous amount of money. And this is where it gets actually insane. A report from Jamps Media, these are the top tier guys who track where ad money goes, flagged Feather as 10% of the entire global desktop app supply. Let that sink in. One Minecraft launcher for a 15-year-old block game is allegedly providing 1/10 of the world's desktop ad inventory. So unless every single Feather user is a sentient AI watching ads 24/7, that is mathematically impossible without fraud. Wait, it gets even sneakier, because Brendan, the owner of Feather, knows that having all that traffic go to one place looks suspicious as hell. So they built a laundromat of AI-generated websites like mcrecipes.com and minecraftnews.com. Not only do they somehow have over 5 years of news articles, despite the website only being created in November of 2025, clicking on any of those articles will reveal a wall of blatantly AI-generated text. It's literally garbage content designed to act as a front. If an ad auditor looks at the traffic, they don't see Minecraft launcher fraud, they see user visiting a recipe website. Except the only way to actually see those ads is to send a custom ID card header called xFeatherClient. If you or I visit that site in a normal browser, it's a dead, empty page. But if the Feather launcher visits it, boom, payday. I was able to find over 150 different examples of Brendan mentioning that Feather has no money, that they're poor, that they're broke. Bro, the math isn't mathing. You're broke, but you're hiring full stack devs to build a proprietary RTB advertising stack. You're broke, but you're generating millions of impressions through a network of shell domains. And now we have Adra.io. This is the newest project from their parent company, Silent Stack. It's marketed as an analytics platform, but if you look at the back end, it's just the Feather fraud method, white label to sell to other developers. They aren't doing the fraud anymore, they're trying to build the infrastructure for it. The worst part isn't even the money, it's what it's doing to your hardware. Users have been complaining for months that their internet is randomly crashing or slowing to a crawl whenever Feather is open. Brendan always responds by simply asking for their IGN and then applying what is almost always the working solution of simply disabling ads on their specific account. He knows. He literally knows the ads are nuking your bandwidth, and he only turns it off if you complain loud enough. This isn't a passion project for the community anymore, it's a parasite. They stopped adding new mods, they stopped the meaningful updates, and they shifted the entire dev team toward hiding the evidence. The latest update literally blocked dev tools and minimized the code to make it harder for people like us to see what's happening. But the incredulous POV, we see you, bro. You can hide the code, but you can't hide the fact that your Minecraft launcher is actually an ad bot that happens to play Minecraft. This is the corruption of the community at its peak, turning a tool for players into a silent miner for ad revenue.